I'd kind of estranged myself from my family, kind of a lone wolf Marine type of a thing, that persona, and I just kind of got to that point where I wanted to be closer to family and started coming back for more family functions. So I started looking for places. I own a house in Greeley, and then everything worked out. My friends, they go to church at Fountain Springs, Dan and Cindy Miller, and I rented out my home to their son, Austin. And I decided to rent up here to kind of see how things were going. And met Stacy, who's my landlord, and which brings me here. Stacy and I was here about 2 days. I'd moved in, and we decided to go over the lease, and we decided to come here of all places. And we were back there in the group room, and in comes Helen Usera, and in comes Jeff and Leah, and we were like, what the heck's going on? And the barista came up and said, well, they're doing a group here, and Helen and Stacy were starting to converse a little bit, and they started talking about the group. They invited us to come to the group, and I'd had a prior engagement, so that night didn't work for me. So we decided we were gonna come do the group the next week, and that was game changer. It's a leadership and development group, and right now the book we're talking about self-deception and getting ourselves in a box. What it speaks to me, I can't speak for the rest of the group, but I think of Matthew 7:5 when you have to do some self-analysis and self-reflection. That part where it says, remove the log from your eye in order to help your brother see clearly by removing the speck in their eye. That's what the group is to me. The welcoming nature of the group, Jeff, Helen, and everybody in the group just made me feel welcome. Come to find out, it was a life group through the church. And the way I looked at that group, I wasn't in there maybe 2 minutes. And I realized this is where I need to be. This group, this leadership group, is a stark microcosm of the Fountain Springs Church. This is one of these groups where it's not like, man, I gotta go to class. I gotta go do a board meeting. I gotta go to this. No, this is fun. We don't just discuss the book, we discuss life, but we discuss how this is working for us. This isn't just some superficial, read this, okay, next chapter is this. No, it's like, how do you use this? How did you use these last two chapters at work or with your family? And it's the most interactive group that I've ever been a part of.